So it's Tuesday, guys. You know what that means, right? Time for your Tuesday morning tech tip from Pugliese Speak Shop. Well, guys, like we said, it's Tuesday, and we're going to do our best to not make this a rant. But I can't promise nothing, all right? So as you guys know, I've been spending a lot of time working on this thing sitting behind me, my 92 hard body, right? And I know, I get it, you're tired of it. I don't think anybody, to include Kevin, is as tired of it as I am. From the get-go, I kind of told it's not really my thing, trying something, a little bit different out of my, comfort zone. And, I got a good deal on it. Why not? Well, if you're following along in that whole Nissan Chronicles, as they've been getting known to be called, yeah, I'm taking a beating, right? From the get-go, one of the concerns I had was the rust on the frame. And that wasn't really a concern because the frame is pretty much boxed like all the way through. So it was great when it was brand new for a structure, but time goes on, whatever, and it traps moisture and salt and all that kind of stuff. So this was a Florida truck, right? We talked about this many times, but there's a lot of salt water, there's a lot of moisture down there. It still tore it up. But it's obviously just from where the tire slung it up. The right side is trashed, okay, for lack of a better term. You guys only saw the half of it, I'm telling you, right? So I didn't see all of it right away either. And that's on me. We talked about it, not checking the vehicle out 100%, right? I didn't want to get under, I came straight from work. I didn't want to get under the truck, and it was a whole thing. And, I was being a little bougie about it, I guess. I should have just got under there and not worried about getting dirty, but whatever. Can't do nothing about it now. So, what I got to do? You got to own it, right? And I'm going to have to weld it up. Not a huge deal, even for someone like me that kind of sucks at welding. You get it done, right? What I didn't think was going to be a hard time, have a hard time with, was getting metal. So, what do you do, right? Well, as much as I hate the big box stores, whatever you want to call them, the corporate whatevers, I was like, I'll go down to Tractor Supply and grab some. Well, they got little pieces, they got whatever. They don't have, basically it's 8, I needed 4-inch width, 15-inch long, 3/16 or whatever. Wasn't trying to go 1/4 inch because it's only actually from the factory, it's only 1/8 because like I said, it's boxed. So I was like, I'll get like 1/8, 3/16, something like that. Can't find it. They got like up to 3 inches, but then it's only like a 12-inch piece. It's very, very limited when you go into these places. That Tractor Supply is deceiving, I guess, because I thought there was like farm stuff, right? And I guess a lot of it is, and a lot of it is, suburban housewives walking around buying stuff for the yard or something. So I went to Ace after that. They had a little bit better selection, but not a whole lot. And the guy there was well aware of the fact that his selection sucked. He told me a few times. And, okay, I left there. Then I went to one of the places I hate more than anywhere, especially in this town, is Lowe's. If you happen to be the manager of the Lowe's in Southern Maryland, clean up your act, guy. Your place sucks. It is terrible, right? There is crap everywhere. The employees walking around acting like, they just pray and somebody doesn't ask them a question. For the most part, there's like 6 people there that are good, but they're dealing with everybody else that sucks. And they ain't got nothing, right? So, same old thing. Okay, I could have made stuff work. I would have had to hodgepodge it together and make it work. And it's just, it would have kind of been par for the course with how I've been dealing with this thing, but not what I wanted to do. So Friday night, we're over here in the shop. Uh, Kevin and Michael stopped by. Andrew's down here, and we're talking about it. Kevin's like, "What's going on with this frame?" Because you guys know Kevin. He loves to break balls, right? So he's like, "Now you're doing body work. What's up with the frame?" So we did have a local welding place around here. So my buddy Nick told me about it. I said, okay. So Megan and Andrew went over there. They got like banker's hours, right? They're open from like 9 to 9:26 on Tuesdays or something. I don't know, right? So they went over there to check it out, and it's basically like a contractor place, right? Commercial grade. Oh, I can get you a 20-foot piece of sheet metal. And, Megan's got the camera. Like, yeah, where are we going to do that, guy, Wasn't the most, Now maybe if somebody else went in there and talked to him, because I know my buddy had a little better luck. Oh, yeah, I'll cut you a piece. We'll do whatever. And, that's that. So that wasn't the case when Megan and Andrew walked in there. Not exactly, So I'm telling Kevin the story. He says, why don't you go to Hilltop Welding? I said, where the hell is that? I don't even know what you're talking about, guy. So he's like, oh, yeah, it's this Amish place, and it's like 5 minutes from my house, right? And I'm like, you've been sitting on this the whole time, right? Come on, guy. You know what I'm dealing with here. He just assumed I knew. So that was Friday night. They were open on Saturday. Another one. They're only open. They're Amish. They got farming to do. I got it. So they're only open from like on Saturday and then Tuesday and Wednesday. Kevin said he's been there pretty much every day, but he probably hit Tuesday, Wednesday, or Saturday because that's when it says on the thing they're open. So I said, okay, I'll go Saturday. Saturday morning, go, and we had a storm come through here. Not a lot of snow, but like roads got a little slick, and there was wind like crazy and all that. And they packed it up for the day apparently. So we'll find out. Well, when you guys are watching this, because it's Tuesday, hopefully the kid's over there seeing if he can get what I need. From what Kevin says, beautiful spread, right? The Amish, they know how to do it up. They got, quality stuff. So what he tells me, like, you bring in a pattern up, cut it to fit almost like a machine shop, kind of how it makes it sound. Or at least partly, right? So hopefully that works out. We'll find out. I'm kind of used to the place, and these are the kind of places I like. Now, hopefully, I'm not bad-mouthing the Amish guy, but any stretch, I have no idea what he has there. I'm hoping he's got what I had when I was in Carolina. We had this place. I don't even know if it's open anymore. It's called Miles Jennings, and I think that was the guy's name. But we would go over there, and we needed metal. And for the most part, we were young hot rodders, right? We were in our 20s. We all had, old cars. Yeah, look at the scrap bin, man, whatever you need. And if we needed some, like, big stock, yeah, we'd buy the stuff off him, of course. But half the time, go look in the back. Go look in the back, guys. Don't worry about it. That's the kind of thing, the old timers, right? That they got it set up. They just want to help people out. I mean, they're there to make money. He had his commercial stuff. He was doing well. Don't worry about that guy. But, helping out the guys. Now, I get it, man. I ain't in my 20s no more, right? And I don't expect nobody to give me nothing, but have it available, right? Come on. So that's what's driving me crazy, right? We got these stores like Lowe's and all this other. They're not doing nothing for nobody. You got people that watch one too many episodes of House Hunters and they just wandering around in circles, getting in the way of people that might know what's going on, but I'm going to try not to turn it into a rant because I can easily do it. But that's what I'm hoping for. Bring that guy back. If why not? Right? Stop spending all your money on all these big corporate places that don't give a damn about you and go find a little guy, which is what I should have done for how many times you hear me say it? And here I am like, some kind of chamoke over there going around looking at the other guys. Not what we should have been doing at all. So even though Kevin is tired of this thing, he probably helped me out quite a bit. We'll find out. So tune in next Tuesday to see if we got it done or if I really turn this into a rant. Thanks for watching, guys.